Hey everybody, welcome to Busy Moms Yoga. I'm Megan, your host. Thank you for dropping into this quick, easy warm up. Maybe it's your movement break for the day. Maybe it's a little pre-workout stretch flow. Whatever your intention is, welcome. I hope that you get what you need from these next few minutes here. This is a nice little snack to get us started with our day, loosen everything up, loosen up the muscles, loosen up the body. We'll take some twists, definitely some nice deep stretches. When you're ready, just grab yourself a mat. If you have a set of blocks handy, maybe grab them. Totally not necessary, but anything that helps just bring the ground a little bit closer, makes everything a little bit more accessible. And when you're ready, we're going to get started in a nice, comfortable, easy seat on our mats, feeling both our sit bones on the floor underneath us, supporting us. Straighten the back. Drop your shoulders away from your ears. Take a moment here just to settle in, whatever your intention for today is. Call that to mind. Find a second here to connect to the breath. A few deep breaths in through the nose, filling up the rib cage, and exhale it out. A couple more just like that. And let it go. One more time, nice big breath in through the nose. And exhale, let it go. All right, let's get started here with some nice seated stretches. On your next inhale, bring both arms up to the sky. Maybe lift your gaze. Exhale, drop your right hand down to the side. Left arm reaches over top. Keep both sit bones attached to the mat here. Try not to lift that left butt cheek up off the mat. Keep it connected. And feeling that space in between each of your ribs, maybe bring your gaze up towards the ceiling. And breathe into that left side. On your next inhale, bring both hands up to center, lift the gaze. Exhale, left hand comes down to the mat, right arm reaches over top. Same rules apply. Keep the right sit bone connected to your mat, feeling that deep stretch along the right side body. In between the ribs, creating space, shoulders away from the ears. Maybe lift your gaze up if that feels okay on your neck. And again, inhale, both hands up to the sky. Exhale, let's twist to the right this time. So right hand comes behind to support the spine. Left hand to the right knee. Sitting up nice and tall with each inhale, as if you could lengthen that spine even more. Imagine somebody was pulling a string from the top of your spine, trying to lift you as straight as possible. And then on the exhale, we twist just a little bit deeper. So inhale and lengthen. Exhale and twist. Maybe gazing over your right shoulder, again, as long as that feels okay on the neck. But really keeping the majority of the twist from the torso. And on your next inhale, both hands up to the ceiling. And exhale, right hand to left knee this time. Left arm supports the spine. Lengthen on the inhale. And twist on the exhale. Waking up that spine a bit, as if you could twist around your spine. One more big inhale here, up towards the sky. And exhale, hands to heart center. All right, beautiful. Let's take it to our mats here in a tabletop position, stacking your wrists underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. We'll take it to some cat cows here just to start. Keep the tops of your feet nice and flat on your mat. Inhale, drop the belly, lift your gaze, arch your back. Exhale, pushing away with your hands into your mat, round the spine. Inhale, drop the belly and lift. And exhale, round and push. Take a couple more at your own pace, your breath, no rush here, still waking up the body. Create that space underneath your armpits every time you round the spine. Maybe take one more full round, and then meet me back in that neutral tabletop, flat back. Let's take it to some hip circles here. So it's sending the hips all the way back as if we're creating a big circle and then coming forward. Maybe work your breath into it, inhaling as you come forward and exhale as you send the hips back. Change directions. Whichever way you were going, taking it in the opposite direction this time. And once again, join me in that still tabletop neutral spine. Tuck the toes. And when you're ready, send the hips up and back for our first downward dog. Take a moment here to settle into this pose. Fingertips nice and wide on the mat. Really pushing into the mat with your fingertips. Take a little pressure off the wrists. And then let's just start to pedal the legs a little bit, one at a time, bending the knees, nice and slow, trying to send those heels down towards the mat. And any other movement you may take, maybe shaking your head yes and no, bring some movement to the neck, maybe wiggle the hips from side to side, maybe come up onto your tiptoes and send the heels back down. Take that a couple times. Just waking up the lower half. And then find me in that downward dog again, or join me in that downward dog. Nice deep inhale here. And let it go. Slowly walk your toes up towards the top of your mat to meet your hands. Hang heavy here for a moment in our forward fold. Maybe bring your big toes to touch or keep your feet hips distance apart, whichever feels more comfortable for you. Grab opposite elbows and either just hang here, gentle bend in the knees, totally fine. Or maybe a little side to side sway for ragdoll. Bringing some movement, opening up those hamstrings a bit. And release the hands. Nice and slowly, one vertebrae at a time, we start to rise, grounding down, pushing from the feet. Standing up, head, neck, and shoulders are last to arrive. Opening up your palms, facing forward. Take a big inhale, extended mountain pose. Exhale, hinge at the hips, folding forward. Inhale, lift halfway, flat back. Lift your gaze so you're gazing out towards the horizon. Exhale, folding back over. Ground down with your feet. Inhale and rise back up. Extended mountain. And exhale, hands to heart center. Let's take that again. Opening up the palms. Inhale and lift. Exhale, swan dive the arms down this time. Inhale, lift halfway. Lift your gaze. And exhale, fold. Ground down with the feet, rise up. And exhale to heart center. Beautiful. Let's add on to that sun salutation just a bit. Opening up the palms to start. Inhale and lift. Exhale, hinge. Inhale, lift halfway. And exhale, fold. Plant the hands down, step back to your plank. Always an option to take a modified plank here. Big inhale in your plank. And then we exhale all the way down to the mat. Keep the shoulders down and back, elbows squeezing together. Inhale, lift for baby cobra. Exhale, release, tuck the toes, send the hips up and back, downward dog. Stay here for a breath. And on the exhale, start to walk your feet up towards the top of your mat once again. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands to heart center. One more time, we'll take that sun salutation. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold, hands down, step back to your plank or modified plank. Inhale here, exhale, lower down, maybe take it to an upward dog this time. So don't come all the way down to the mat. Flip the feet, take your back bend, and exhale, downward dog. Inhale here. And exhale, take a walk. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, hands to heart center. All right, beautiful. Let's take it to our flow. Opening up in that mountain pose. Same position you were just in. Take a moment here to settle in. Feel your feet underneath you, grounding down, shoulders away from the ears. Maybe tuck the pelvis, engage the core. From here, inhale the arms up. Take a step back with your left foot into a warrior one. So left toe is pointing towards the top left corner of your mat. Gentle bend in the right knee here. Arms are up, shoulders away from the ears, and really keeping those hips squared towards the front of the room. Big inhale here. And on your exhale, straighten out that front knee, hinge at the hips, reach forward, and then fold over that right leg in a pyramid position, feeling a nice deep hamstring stretch. And if you have blocks, this is a great posture to help bring the ground a little bit closer. Whatever height feels best for you, play around with it, experiment, see what works. But really focusing on keeping those hips squared. So you might have to pull the right hip back and send the left hip forward a bit. Just breathe, breathing into that hamstring, feeling that nice deep stretch. I'm going to shift my blocks out of the way for now. Gentle bend in that right knee as I rise up, opening up to the left side for warrior two. So right toes are still pointing towards the front of the room, left toes pointing towards the side. And as if I could trace a line from my right heel to the arch of my back foot. Arms are out to the sides, feeling the hips open up, glancing over my right middle finger here just for a moment. Flip that right palm, big inhale, reaching up, peaceful warrior. Feel that side body stretch. And on the exhale, coming back down through warrior two, but keep going. Right elbow to the right inner thigh. Left arm reaches overhead. Feel that nice long side body stretch on the left toes, all the way to the left fingertips. And on your next exhale, keep going. Cartwheel the hands down. Frame that front right foot there in our low lunge. Step back, downward dog. And stay here for a moment. Catch your breath. Take a walk back up towards the top of your mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Ground down with the feet. Rise up. Inhale. And exhale to heart center. Beautiful. I'm going to take it to the other side. I'm going to switch positions. You stay right where you are. This way here, I'm not giving you my back. Opening up in that mountain pose. Again, grounding down, palms open, shoulders away from the ears. Inhale, the arms up overhead. This time taking a step back with the right foot into that warrior one. So similar to the other side, right toes pointing towards the top right corner of your mat. Gentle bend in the left knee. Inhale here in your warrior one. And on the exhale, straighten out that front knee, hinge at the hips and reach. And again, if you wanted to use your blocks here to deepen the stretch, go for it. Totally optional, your call. Try to relax the head and the neck over that left leg this time, as if you were almost in a forward fold here. Feel that good hamstring stretch. And as we start to come out of it, gently bend the left knee first. Inhale as you rise up, opening up into that warrior two, this time towards the right side. Stay here for a moment just to settle into that warrior two, checking your alignment, shoulders stacked over the hips, arms out to the sides. Flip that left palm this time, big inhale, reach up, peaceful warrior. And on the exhale, coming back through warrior two into our extended side angle, feeling that long line of energy on the right side body this time. Continue, bring the hands down, framing the left foot in our low lunge. Step back to that downward dog. And this time, drop the knees to the outer edges, big toes touch, send the hips back, child's pose. Take a moment here just to breathe. Embracing what we just did. Feel free to stay in this nice restorative posture for as long as you'd like. Maybe pause the video. if you need it a little bit longer. Otherwise, find me in a seated position. Bring the soles of your feet together, kind of like a butterfly in our bound angle. Maybe wrap your fingers around your toes, trying to really open up the hips a bit here. And if this is a little bit too intense of a stretch, you can always prop your blocks underneath your knees as well, just for a little added support. Big inhale here, an option to stay right where you are, opening up the hips, keeping the shoulders away from the ears, or maybe folding forward. I like to use my elbows to push on the inside of my knees a little bit, just to deepen the stretch. Do what feels good for you. Slowly rise back up. We're going to take it to our backs here just for a few supine stretches. So lying all the way down, we're going to take it to a figure four to start. So keeping your left foot on the mat with your knee bent, cross the right ankle over that left knee for a figure four. Option to stay right here. If you're feeling a good opening of the hip here, a good stretch, then just stay right here. If you want to deepen the stretch a bit, maybe lift the left toes up off the mat, interlace your hands behind your hamstring or across your left shin. Flex your feet, protect the knees, and just try to soften the whole upper body. Your back, your shoulders, your head, your neck. Release any tension in your face. And just breathe. Feel the whole length of your spine connected to the mat. Bit of an active stretch here. Slowly with control, bring your left foot back down to the mat. Pull that right knee into your chest. Let your left leg extend nice and long. Maybe roll the ankles here a bit for a moment. A little ankle mobility always feels good. Inhale as you pull that right knee into your right armpit. And then exhale, let's take it to a supine twist, crossing that right knee over to the left side. Either tee out, you can tee out both arms. I like to keep my left hand on my right knee, just to sort of deepen the twist a bit. And if it feels okay on your neck, bring your gaze over towards the right side, really wringing out that whole spine. Feel your shoulders connected to the mat. And breathe. Rolling onto your back, bring both knees into your chest, give yourself a little side to side sway, roll out that low spine. And then we'll take it to the other side. So bring the right foot down to your mat this time. Left ankle crosses over the right. Flex the feet. Option to stay right here if this feels like a good enough hip opener for you. Everybody's different. Or maybe extend the right foot up. Interlace your hands behind your right thigh. Keep those feet flexed. You may feel a little bit more stiff on one side than the other. This one's feeling a little tight for me right now. And again, relaxing the back, the shoulders. Just let the whole upper body melt into your mat. Slow and controlled. Let that right foot come down. Bring the left knee into your chest. Extend the right leg out nice and long. Roll the ankle just as we did on the other side. Big inhale as we pull that left knee into the armpit. And then exhale, crossing the left knee to the right side. And same as on the other side. Tee out both arms. This time I have my right hand on my left knee. And if it feels okay on your neck, maybe glancing over the left shoulders. Just let everything go. Sometimes when I'm in a spinal twist, I feel like I'm holding on to some tension. Just try to relax best you can. both knees into your chest. Roll out that spine. One more time. Extend both feet up towards the sky. Happy baby. And any variation that works for you. Grab behind your hamstrings. Grab your calves. Outer edges of the feet. See if you can feel the whole length of your spine connected to the mat. Don't be lifting that tailbone up. Really just lengthening the spine as we stretch here. And any movements that you still need to take, maybe stretching out one leg at a time. Just whatever you do on one side, make sure that you do on the other. I like to kind of bring both feet together, kind of like I'm taking a happy baby almost on my back. Or sorry, a child's pose on my back. Send the feet up towards the sky one last time. Release the feet down to your mat. Bring your feet to the outer edges. Let your knees knock together. One hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. Take a couple more breaths. And if your eyes are closed, maybe flutter them open. Bring your arms up over your head. Lift your toes down towards the bottom of your mat. Full body stretch here from your fingertips to your toes. And so we're going to kind of rock and roll our way up to a seated position. And if this is where your practice ends today, then by all means, maybe take a child's pose. Maybe turn off the lights and find yourself in a nice shavasana just to bring yourself back to your breath, to your body. If you're moving on to something else, going for a run, going for a bike ride, a little more yoga, a little strength training, hopefully you feel nice and loose and ready to take on your day. Thank you guys so much for joining me for this short but hopefully effective practice that warmed you up a little bit, brought some stretches to the back, to the legs, to the hips. Hope you're feeling good. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do so. You can follow me on Instagram at Busy Moms Yoga. I'm always here for you, putting out new content as much as I can, and I'll see you guys next time.